Now, there's heavy security presence on the University of Ghana campus as old vandals are massing up to protest against the university management's decision to expel continuing students from Mensah, Sarbah, and Commonwealth halls. The old vandals are giving solidarity to current students against what they call victimization by school management to expel them from the traditional halls. Now, my colleague James Aveji, he's there and he joins us live from campus. James, what can you report from the University of Ghana campus?
Okay, Aisha. So this morning, as you may see at the background, the old vandals have converged here this morning to give their solidarity to the juniors who are on campus against what they describe as victimization from the school's authorities.
What exactly are the issues? What exactly are the issues they're raising, James?
Okay, so earlier in the week, or last week, we had a press conference from the students, the old vandals, who are saying that they do not agree with the school's management decision to expel the continuing student from the Mensah Sarbah Hall as well as the Commonwealth Hall. If you remember, late last year, there was a clash between the two halls during their SRC week celebration. The school promised that they would look into the matter and come out with some measures to help forestall the occurrence of such clashes. And we had a statement from the school earlier saying that they have suspended the hall master as well as the senior tutor of the school. Recently, the school says that they are going to suspend the ongoing student or the continuous student from staying in the halls. Their doors will be open to only the level 100 students to be admitted to this traditional halls, which is the Commonwealth Hall as well as the Mensah Sarbah Hall. And so this morning the old vandals are here in order to show some solidarity to the ongoing student against the decision of the school with what they call is the victimization of the student. Let's interact with some of them to see exactly what brought them to campus this morning. And I have here an old vandal. Tell us your name.
Chief Labuta. My actual name is Daniel Eduakon, President of Old Vandals UK.
Okay. This morning you are here. What exactly are you asking the school management to do for you as far as the Commonwealth Hall is concerned?
Okay, let me tell you exactly why we're here today. Then I'll go to answer your question straight away. What's happening at the moment? The most pressing issue is making all the continuing students non-residential. That's the crucial issue now. But it goes back from an incident which supposedly happened around Sarbah Hall, supposed to be a confrontation between vandals and Sarbah Hall. Up to date, we don't know what actually happened. Even if there was a single vandal involved, we don't know. We have no idea. The university is doing their investigation. So far, we don't know of any conclusion, any findings from the investigation. But they've gone ahead to impose sanctions on Commonwealth Hall. They've suspended our hall master, our senior hall tutor. But don't forget, they say it happened between vandals and Sarbah Hall students. As I speak, Sarbah Hall master is in position. Their senior hall tutor is in position, you know. So we don't understand why ours are suspended, when in fact the action didn't even happen in Commonwealth Hall. Okay, so why we've gathered here today as old vandals, this is a gathering of old vandals, but some of the current students are here with us. But we're here to show that we are still behind them. We are one vandal family. Nothing can break us apart. They have our support. The agenda of the university, one of them is to break the link, the bond between the alumni. This alumni that we have, all the others don't have. That's one thing that we cherish. It's a tradition that's been here for decades. And for somebody to think they can come and just, disrupt it and break the bond between us and the young ones, that can never be done. So we're here as all Vandals to show that we are standing shoulder to shoulder with our boys, because the tradition that they want to collapse, it's not just going to affect the current students, it has implication for the alumni and for those who are aspiring to come to the University of Ghana and especially Commonwealth Hall. So now they're saying they're moving them from the government halls, the public halls, and they pay is 1,500 now. Yeah, about 1,500 a year. Now,
so they said they are moving you from the traditional halls into either the other halls on campus, or the students are going to seek accommodation from the private hostels. Now, you said the school, after the class, said they are going to investigate and institute measures in order to curb future occurrences. What about if the school says that taking the continuing student from the halls is a measure in order to prevent the recurrence of the clash in the future? Is that not a step in the right direction?
I tell you what, this is like killing an ant with a sledgehammer. This is way over the top. They are installing cameras all over the campus, and if they can do that and find out whatever is happening on campus, why do they need to go beyond that and make poor students who can hardly afford the 1,500 they're paying now? Listen, I mean, where's the justice in this? Somebody has come to the university first year expecting to complete 4 years course. Yeah? The family have done all they can to pull together the 1,500 a year. Even that, some of them pay by installments. So now you're telling that person midway through their course that you're going to move them to a residence where they're going to pay 4 times what they are paying now. More or less, you're telling them, sorry, you can't carry on with your course because you don't have money. They cannot afford it. They cannot afford it. And it's against natural justice to, pull somebody out of school just because you denied him the legitimate expectation that he's going to be in the hall for 4 years paying the public rate, the government rates.
Okay. So in the face of all of this, what exactly are you asking the school management to do?
We are asking them to rescind that decision. I'm not even talking about the hall master, and that one we're fighting in court, and we are fighting this also in court. But we are asking them to think about that decision to make the students non-residential in public halls. So we are fighting it in court, but it will be easier and it will be less messy if they just think about what they've done, see where they've gone wrong, and restore the status quo.
Okay, so that's exactly what they want. They just want the school management to rescind the decision to expel the continuing student from the Commonwealth Hall as well as the Mensah Sarbah Hall. That's the demands of the old Vandals this morning as they converge on the University of Ghana campus. Aisha, so that's exactly what they are demanding.
James Aveje is our reporter who is stationed at the University of Ghana campus. We certainly will bring you more on this in our subsequent bulletins.